Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is Trader Sebran here live. How you all doing? So we're going to be looking at the market today. Um, this CPI just got released, and the state of the CPI right now tells us that price may on any British pounds currency that you're trading. If you're trading any British pounds currency pairs, we want to look at it. We want to see what is a possible opportunities as a result of the drop of the CPI drastically, because for the first time in 3 years, CPI has dropped below the forecast. And we want to look at the screen, and I'll share some things with you. First of all, let's let's look at the Forex factory and see the report. Now, today, this is the CPI that was released, and as you can see, based on the CPI report this morning on British pounds, um, we let me zoom in so you guys can see it properly. All right, we see that the forecast was 1.9. Previously, it was 2.2, and now actual today dropped below the forecast. So what does that mean? It means very simple. The explanation is on the screen here. You just have to read it. Actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. Actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. So what do you think? Now, actual is lesser than forecast. It's not good for the currency. So what does that mean? It means price will drop. So we should expect more sell on GU. So that's how you interpret the economic, especially the interest rates and CPI, which is inflation. All of these, this is consumer price index. So it's talking about the inflation in the market. So as you can see already, this is the information that we are getting. Now, I know some of you don't do proper research. So I'm going to guide you on how to do proper research using fundamentals to guide your trading today. So let me go to I'll use ChatGPT in a moment. Let me show you what ChatGPT is talking about. Okay, pay attention to this. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Okay, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to. I will ask ChatGPT on based on the release of CPI report this morning. What is the sentimental bias of British pounds USD? Now, there's a reason for that, because I need to know what the market is doing. So, in agreement with what the market just did this month, so I want to see. So, he's given me some things to look at. The first is it has two sentimental reports. Is it following the release of the US CPI report on October 16, which is today? The sentiment around GDP USD reflects a bearish bias. Did you see that? A bearish bias. Remember, I told you that I'm not trading GDP USD or Euro USD until we have a significant change in the market, and because the market has been consolidating for a while. Now look at it. I already interpret the figures for you. The figure says is um, actual is 1.7, and they were forecasting 1.9. And if actual is lesser than forecast, it is not good for a currency. If it is greater than the forecast, it is good for the currency. So GU would have gone bullish if the actual was 1 point or 2.0. If it was 2.1, 2.0, then British pounds, all of the British pounds pair would have moved up. Great. They would just start tanking. But right now, it's lesser than a forecast. So the actual is lesser than forecast. 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 So it's negative. It's negative for British pounds. So what does that mean? It's not good for the currency. It's not good for the currency. So what does that mean? It means that it's going to drop. That means British pounds itself, the currency British pounds is weakening. It's going to go down. So that means USD pairs will go up. Okay, that's what it's telling you. So now let's look at, I just query ChatGTP to confirm that for me. Okay, I said based on the release of the CPI report this morning, what is the sentimental bias of GDP USD today? So what is now this? It's just been released. So tell me, what is the sentimental bias of the market? Now he gave me some information, very valuable information on fundamental analysis that you will need as a trader. It says following the release of the US CPI report today. It's not supposed to be US CPI. I don't know why they call it US CPI. It's consumer. It's British pounds report, whatever. I don't know what that means. Now, the CPI data shows a higher than expected. No, that is not true. So that is miss. That's not US. So let's condition it properly. British pound, the release. Okay, we'll say GBP CPI. Okay, British pounds CPI. So let's do that. Let's see what happens, because that information given to us wasn't accurate. I didn't like what he was saying. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Now, it's just explaining this. This morning release of this UK core CPI report shows a lower than expected inflation rate. Now, this is not accurate as well. This is not the expected. This is not the code. So I'm not sure why it's not giving accuracy. It says this softer inflation's reading is generally considered bearish for GDP, as it is reduced pressure on the Bank of England to continue aggressive rate hike. So it's telling us that it's bearish momentum. So lower inflation lessens the chances of additional tightening, whatever it is. So let's look at the the sentiment. Regarding the GDP USD, the bearish sentiment was reinforced by the weaker than expected CPI. Many traders expect this to limit gains for the GDP. Then as a sentimental analysis shows that 69% of traders are long on GDP USD, aiming for a resistance level with 31% are short. So that means we will go with the 31%. However, technical indicators suggest a near-term bearish outlook, with the pair, however, hovering, below the key resistance level of this and this. So potential target levels, support level at 26. So that means it's going to get to 26, 1.26 thousand. I mean 26, yeah, 26,050, whatever it is. So let's look at it. According to what they're saying, that price will get to 1.26. So on the higher time frame, we'll look at 1.26. So now that this level has been broken, this is the daily. Remember, This is the daily. Now that this level has been broken, so they are saying that price will come to 1.26. So that means this low, this support area, and at 1.27, we saw 1.27, 1.27. Where is it? Yeah, 1.27 or 1.26. So we're looking at 1.27, which is around here. This is 1.27. Okay, let's move. This one is already broken. Let me take away that feed. That one is already broken. So we have 1.27 around here. This is 1.27 region. Okay, that's the support of 1.27. Okay, and then they say 1.26. This is support of 1.26 at the bottom. So that means this low has been broken. As long as this low has been broken sentimentally, okay, we might see price dropping lower. So all this space, all this region here, let me remove that indicator. All this region here, this place is a free trade. This is a position. The only place we should be expecting price action now will be this other block, this secondary order block, apart from this primary order block. This secondary order block will be the only place we'll be expecting price action. If this daily time frame, now I'm looking at the daily time frame, if this daily time frame confirm break, which is already a confirmation, as long as it remain low, that's why it's failing to push up. It had to remain low so that it confirm a proper break. So from here now, all of this trade we could not trade. All this movement were consolidation. Everything here was a consolidation until this major move. That's why I said I'll wait for this major move to happen. So with this major move dropping down, then we'll target first this area and expect a break and retest, and then target this area. And that's what we want to do. So now we see a proper structure. We should be looking for more sell. Do you understand it now? We're looking for more sell in the market. So we're looking to sell. For those of you are new to our channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Come on, hit the like, subscribe button now, because we are going all the way down to show you technical analysis, fundamental analysis, sentimental analysis on how to look at the market with these three uh, um, analysis in the market, these three systems to look at the market. So first of all, the market is bearish. We have established the fact that the market is bearish. Yes, the market is bearish. Okay, very important. The market is bearish. So now we're going to be selling GU all the way. We're going to be selling GU all the way, right? So anything you see now is opportunity to sell. You're looking for opportunity to sell from a lower time frame. You want to be looking at price action that gives you opportunity to sell. Very important. Okay. All right. Now let's go on. Let's look at today. Today we have a break of structure. We have. I'm using my day. Um, my day trade strategy. So we have the pre-market high, pre-daily high, pre-daily low, previous daily low, previous daily high. That's what I mean by pre. And then we have pre-market high and pre-market. Obviously, we can see the pre-market low. This is a candle that gave us pre-market low. So if we were to look at it properly from the 1 hour time frame, it's just one candle. So this is where we're looking at the pre-market low. Okay, and it's massive. So for me, as long as it's massive, um, I'm gonna wait for a pullback. If it does pull back, now remember how the market close at the day is very important. The way the market close at the end of the day is so important. The way the market close at the end of the day is so important. It's something you need to understand. If the market close bearish at the end of the day, that's the conclusion. But how would you know? First, the market will create a pre-low. It will create a low. It will create a low for the day and then rally up within the New York section and all of that, and then come back to close within that day, tapping into that low. I will explain. Very simple analysis. The first thing is the market has created a low on a daily. See, it took out liquidity, break the previous market daily low. Okay, So it has created, that's why we have previous daily low, market broke through. So that tells us that the market is going to sell more. So confirming, we are using technical analysis now, confirming the fundamental analysis that we just got. So now what we are anticipating is that price break one, either break this level, retest, and then we drop. That's number one. Or price pull back into this level, reject, and then drop. And that would be a better trade for me. That would be a better uh, um, risk to reward for me if I was going to trade this. So this is pre-market low. Okay. So we have the pre-market low there. So now this is the nearest psychological level. So they said 1.27. So if 1.27 is a goal, then we can target 1.29. So 1.29 can easily be reached as a major psychological level. So we'll target 1.29 as our TP area on this trade. So two things is involved. How do we get in? You don't get in yet until there's a confirmation. Now, here are the confirmation. Here are the things I'm looking for. Number one, either this price push up here and reject, then I'll sell. That's number one. Number two, if price break below this level, and I will wait for a pullback to test this pre-market low, and then I will sell. Although that may not be a good risk to reward for us, but again, it's a good trade. So these are the two areas I'm looking to trade. Now we'll go to the 15 minutes time frame and I'll look for these patterns to play out. I'll look for these things to play out. So either it close, break down here, retest and sell, or come up here, retest to retest because there's already a break and retest and then drop. At the moment, there is no way price will come all the way up here. No, price is still dropping. That's the idea. So although there are liquidity here, price is not going to come all the way here except there is another fundamental report. If there is no other fundamental report, then price is not going to come all the way to this high. It's not coming. So for now, we should be expecting more drop. So that's the reason I have to do all of this analysis just to explain what we are expecting. Now, one more thing to confirm our analysis is the edge finder. Let's use the edge finder to confirm what we just said. We have done, we checked the report. The report told us that it is not GU is going to drop based on the CPI that just got released. And also we confirmed it by using ChatGPT to confirm the details. So ChatGPT was able to go into investment.com UK. It was able to go to myforexbook.com. It was able to go to FX Empire and gather information to summarize what we have, which is good. So we don't need to go out to all those places to get. ChatGPT will do that for you. But now, in combining all of these things, we want to look at what the edge finder is saying. Now, based on this edge finder, it's all about the combination of all the system put together. Okay. So based on edge finder, let me look at GU here. If we can find GU and British pounds on this list. Anything here should be at the sales Jones. I can see it right here now. Okay, there is. It's neutral. So let's click on it. At the moment, edge finder says neutral. Obviously, they haven't updated the current report. I think by the end of the day, it will update the current report. But let's see. I think it updates every 30 minutes or so. By now, it should have been updated. Yeah, it's taking a while. Just hold on. Let it come up. Okay, here we go. Why is it slow? Okay, while we wait for it to come up, let me give you um, a rundown of what I'm expecting here, which I already mentioned. Two things. I said the market is going to drop more. Okay, As long as the market is going to drop more, so we should anticipate that price will come down, break this low, take out this liquidity here. Is reacting to this secondary order block. That's why you can see this small order block here. That's why it's reacting to it. This 15 minutes time frame. Okay, is reacting to it, but it could go up again. That's not a factor. The only major factor is this pre-market, pre-daily low. This previous daily low is a major factor. Okay, we want to wait for price to get there. If price get there and again reject, then we're going to sell. Otherwise, we'll wait for price to break below this level and then look for a retest and then we sell. So we're waiting for the next retest. This is the break and retest we're expecting. I'm expecting a retest at the pre-daily low and then we'll sell from there. Okay, here we go on H5. I'm not sure why it's so slow. Let me take that off. Okay, now the sentiment is really not great, but again we can see that based on ChatGPT said that the sentiment is 69 against 31. So I might take that on board. Whereas Edgefinder is saying 56 against 44. So obviously, sentimentally, you will have varies of decision. But what you want to focus on is that the retail sentiment is the lower section, the lower percentage, which is also in agreement with the forecast so far. We can see that the retail sentiment is bearish based on 44%, lower than this. So it means, seasonality speaking, price will drop again, as you can see, for about maybe half a percent of the market will drop for this week and probably for the next week. But this is weekly or month. Okay, this is weekly and monthly analysis that you see. For instance, now this is week to week changes of COT data report. So again, it's actually referring to weekly changes. So if you see this now, this is a weekly change performance. So this week, based on the past 10 years performance, we see that at this moment, at this time, week 42, last past 10 years, averagely the market dropped for minus 58. So that's again confirming, again giving us a confirmation that okay, this is it. Very important. It's giving us a confirmation that this is it. So now, if you look at the market is neutral here because the report just came out, so update has not been done. I'm not sure how quickly that happens, but hopefully by tomorrow we should have a clear picture of what this is all about. But remember, the market has been consolidating. That's why it's still on the neutral. GU has been consolidating for a couple of days, and that's why it's been on neutral. And I can agree with that. But looking at the recent CPI inflation rate, which you see, as you can see, is a negative 1 and is down, as you can see, giving us a sign that the is against the, as you can see, this report here is against this sign here. Can you see what my mouse is? Right, you can see this place, inflation report. Today, this is reflecting that is down, minus. So obviously, which shows that a confirmation that what we're gathering, yeah, it will soon come up. So again, look at the recent one. Look at the forecast already. CPI, okay, this was the score that was rated. Look at the left where my mouse, my right hand side, where my mouse is. Inflation data, CPI. This was the report today. This was the forecast. This was the actual. So what do we have? -1. You see that now? So we have -1. So for this reason, we are looking for more sell. Okay, so we have bearish -1. So the market is still showing a kind of bullishness, a kind of bullish momentum because of the COT data. The COT data is highly bullish. Let me show you what that means. If you come here under market sentiment here, you will notice that GDP USD, or I mean GDP itself, the COT data is very high. It tells us that we still have people trying to a lot of the commercial what do you call it, commercial markets, they are still buying. The non-commercial market, sorry, a lot of the non-commercial market, they are still buying, they are paying, they are giving they are buying GU still. Okay, and that is huge. So we also have 52% selling USD, and also lower you what do you call it, COT data on the buy. So you can see that looking at this, it shows that British pounds look strong. So that's why it's called missed. It's called missed information. So the analysis on the sentimental and the fundamental is mixed up. It's not that clear. Just because we have the CPI right now telling us that the market is bearish is not enough. That's what they're saying. It's not enough for us to make the decision that the market is truly going to go all the way down. So what we need actually is to see what happened on the news report that will be released tomorrow, which is what's it called? The retail consumer reports, unemployment claims, and retail sales that will be released tomorrow. Then when that is released, which is called consumer, that means retail sales. When that retail sales is released tomorrow, including unemployment claims, then we will know exactly where the US dollar stands. But at the moment, it's still missed. So it's not that clear. And that's why there could be a struggle. So for now, we will go with the fact that we will anticipate a pullback, and then we'll continue to sell based on the fact that it is still bearish in momentum. Okay, that is for GU. Now let's look at Euro USD. Now on Euro USD, this is the daily. Okay, this is the daily time frame. We can see that the previous day was bearish. So Euro USD has been really trading nice. So I'm on this trade right now. So why? Because I'm selling it. I'm selling Euro USD. I'm selling Euro USD. So I hope you guys, hold on a minute. Let me see. Yeah. So I'm on this trade. I know it's playing around there, it's struggling. Probably the temptation to go higher, but you can see multiple rejection there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this bearish candle confirmed that price wants to go down. And if you look at the daily, it's already a sell market. So we have this imbalance area to be filled. You see this imbalance area to be filled. So the next area that I will expect price to get to on this particular 4-hour time, daily time frame, is here. So that means I'm expecting price to get to 184. So it's 18,500, 18,500, 18,500 will be right there. So I'm expecting price to get to 18,500 at least for today. For just today, 18,500 will be somewhere there. So I'm expecting that to happen. So I'm on a sell on GU, on Euro USD. Let me explain the analysis so you understand. First of all, we have the pre-market low. This is the pre-daily low and the pre-daily high. Okay, previous daily high, previous daily low. And price broke below it and retest, and it struggles to stay above it. Rather, is retesting on it. So showing multiple price action. That's number one. Number two, this is a fair value gap area. So we can see that price already came into that fair value gap multiple times and rejected, which is also another good sign. So for that reason, we should be anticipating that price is going to drop any moment from now. So we're going to have that drop coming in, because as long as even GU try to stay bearish, we might have that. But if it doesn't, then We'll wait for a confirmation that price break this high and stay above. So then we can close the trade. Because there are two things you need to understand. Number one, we have a pre-market high, a pre-market low here, and a pre-daily low here. These are all key areas. These are strong key level areas that price will respect. So that's why you see it struggling to break above it, because this is a strong key level area. So the worst thing they could do is to create a massive wick and then tap into that area and then drop. That's the worst thing they can do. Okay, they will do that. They can do that if they want. That would be the worst case scenario on this trade. So if they want to, just to take liquidity out and then tap into that up and then drop massively, and that can happen. So, but this is a set trade I'm taking right now on Euro USD. So that one is self-explanatory. So if you are interested in taking the trade, you can get in and then and sell it, because um, I've already entered on this candle when price started rejecting here. So again, I have my trend line here as well. Okay, so that's it. And I have a break of structure. Wow, this mouse is misbehaving. I have a break of structure, which is this one. So we have a break of structure, break of structure. So we are sure, we're sure we have a break of structure here. This is BOS. All right. We are sure that the market is on the downtrend, even by looking at the daily time frame. So we're sure of that. So we're gonna we're on it. I'm gonna sell on that one already. So I'm targeting our TP area is 1.08500 for the day. I'm hopefully, you know how Euro USD trade. It trade very slow sometimes. So you have to be patient. Now, the reason why this is so, let's look at confirmations. Let's look at Forex. I'm not sure why this thing is so slow today. I'm not sure why this stuff is so slow today. Trust me. It's really slow to my liking. Maybe because I'm doing streaming and all of that together. All right, let's see if you guys have some questions for me. Let me change the pair to Euro USD. Let's see, Euro USD, Euro USD. Let me just type it. Okay. Now, Euro USD. Please reply you on what? Hello, sir. I'm from India. Okay. Help you. Great analysis and insights. Help you to do what? What do you want me to do for you? Please reply. Reply. What's the question for the meta analysis? Da, 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 da. Hello, sir. What's your question? Is that Christian? No. What's your name? What's the question? I can't see the question right there. Hello, sir. Please reply me. So, what do you want me to tell you? I can't see any question from you. All right. There's no question. Um, he said, "Don't ignore me." I've not seen any question from you. So tell me a question. Give me a question, and I will respond to you. Okay. There's no question. Give me a question. What of GDP USD? JPY USD pair. What's JPY USD? Are you talking about USD JPY? That should be USD JPY. Okay, now let me quickly analyze this. As you can see on Euro USD, we are bearish. So on Euro USD, we are bearish. What that means is the market is going down. So sentimentally, we can see that. Seasonality wise, we can see that almost 1% drop. So with this is fundamental confirming what we're going to be doing. So we're selling based on Euro CPI that came up on Euro CPI. We can see that it's still -1. It's called -1 all the way, -1, -1. So again, we're bearish, and that's why we're selling. Okay, and analysis based on technical analysis as well, we are selling. That's why I title this streaming, do not start forex trading without knowing this. A lot of you don't understand some of these things. You don't understand this technical analysis at all. You don't understand putting the fundamental analysis together with. Help you with what do you mean help you? Help you with what? I can't get it. What do you mean help you with what? With, be clear with your question. So on Euro USD, that's what we're selling. As you can see, retail sentiment is 33. So that means price is going to go in that direction. So this is a very good setup on Euro USD to anticipate. Okay, it's a very good setup to anticipate to trade on. So that's why we're looking for more drop on this euro. You're going to play around a bit because of the influence it has on GU. Okay, it's going to play around a bit because of the influence it has on GU. There's a kind of correlation that affect both of them. But irrespective of that, no matter how GU pushed up crazily, a little move to the upside will be on Euro USD. Not that much to be worried about. That can hit your stop loss. No. So when price start dropping, it will drop massively. So let's look at USD JPY. Somebody was asking about that. Now USD JPY is in consolidation on the daily at the moment. We can see price is creating this place. So, but we're bullish overall. But there's this, you can see inside bar candle that is creating. That is really frustrating, especially when you know that you are trading a day trading strategy. You're trying to catch the move, and then you don't know what to expect. So if you can check what the market is doing right now, although it's bullish, but it's still very is moving in a consolidation phase. So let's look at the 4 hour. As you can see, this is clear to know that the 4 hour is bullish, which also will help you to take that decision. So in other words, if I was to use my fib retracement on this two from here to here, you can see that price already activated a trade on 6 to 1 right there multiple times. One went up, came back to test it again the second time, and now is heading up. So yeah, this is already a trade going on. So the question is, how would you not get in as a day trader to join to catch some pips to the upside? So this is where you come in. Two things involved. I'll go back to the daily. Now, you see the way I'm moving from time frame to time frame, because that's the understanding. You have to know where to position yourself if you were to trade this kind of pair. And your system helps you to navigate the market. So first, I will create my high. This is the previous day high. Let me see. The previous day high is somewhere here. This was the previous day market high. So I will put that there as a pre-market high. For me, that's previous day high. That's what I'm looking at. That will be my TP area this morning. I'm going to target that place as my TP. So I will take the pre-market low. This was the previous market low. So this is the area we have liquidity. Strong liquidity area here. That's previous day market low. So that was a previous day market low. So we have that. So we are not in this zone right here. The question is now, how do we now catch the moves to the upside, which I think is already activated. But let's see on the 1 hour time frame. Great. So on the 1 hour time frame, we have this candle here. So we have price just moved. Price just did that now. I mean, trade just began. Trade just began. So that is my pre-market high. All right. Based on my examination, I can see that's my pre-market high and this is my pre-market low. And trade just break and retest. So we see that trade just broke and retest that region. So because trade break and retest that region, if I go to 5 minutes time frame, for instance, I will see an opportunity to buy right now. Did you see that? This is an opportunity to buy this trade. So right now I can just long on this pair because it's bullish. I'm targeting the previous market high, and I'll put my stop loss here, 1 to 2. So if price will come, worst case scenario, this is called extreme order block. This is the extreme order block, although it's sitting on liquidity. Okay, but we know price wants to go up. So this is a buy trade already because we see the price action. So you enter here, right? And then your stop loss is right there. Your target is 1 to 2, right there. And obviously, the way it is now, you will be short of 1 to 2, really. You'll be short of it because if you're going to put your stop loss right at this level, you only have 1.8 or 1.7, which is not a bad deal. But already, this is a trade already activated. For me, I can't be taking this trade already because it's far gone. Not really far gone. I would have loved to enter here. Immediately I saw this candle rejection, this doji candle. Immediately I saw this doji candle, I will get ready to enter. So let's see if price eventually come back to test that level again one more time. Then you can have a clean 1 to 2, which is nice to target that pre-market high. But otherwise, if you want to risk it, you can still enter. This is a setup, but I'm not going to take multiple trades. I'm already on Euro USD as well. So, but this is the way I would trade this. This is the way I would get in. All right, I'll get in on that trade and see how it goes. Let me see if I still have some risk to get in. Remember, this pair is always a bullish market. Let me see. I might be able to get in on that trade while it's still waiting for people for trade to activate. Let me see. Yeah, do you guys understand now? So this is a trade setup for Euro USD JPY. Okay. If you're watching, hit the subscribe button. That's the best you can do for us. This is free knowledge given to you. So the best you can do is to subscribe and watch the video. That's all. Again and again, so you'll be able to grasp the opportunity that is there. There's a temptation that price will come down a little lower. So the best thing is to set the limit order there. If it doesn't come back, just leave it. But I think this drop might tap into it one more time and reject. So that's why I'm waiting for it. So you can put a limit order there at, let me show you, the buy limit order at that price level. Okay. So you can do that. So let me put a buy limit order there as well. And that'll be 49, then 369. Modify. Great. So if it comes back to that pre-market high, oh dear, it's moving. It's not going to come back. It's not coming. So I'll rather just execute. So you can execute. So I just executed. So I just execute because the way that now I have two positions there waiting. One is pending order, the other one is execution. So if it just keep pushing up, then let it go up. So those are the two trades right now that this is live trade section. I'm just showing you live trade section. So you can see we're on it. So these are my analysis. This is where I walk around my trade. So let's see, this is day trade strategy. This is where I walk around it. Let's see gold. Gold is bullish as we predicted it to be. The other time I told you guys to buy gold. For those of you who bought gold, you can see that it smashed our TP area and now it's still pushing up. So gold has really pushed up today, and there is obviously no way we can get in now except there's a pullback. So what we need to do is to wait for a pullback. Now this is the previous market high, previous daily high. This is gold. For those of you trading gold, this is previous daily high. Okay, and price just make a bush out of it, so it's already pushed up. So we're not even looking at the bearish side, we're looking at bullish market. So as far as we have the pre-market high marked out, which we expect price, which already pushed above he price hasn't retested, so we need a pullback. That's one thing you want to look at. And we could be targeting this high as a TP area, which is this level here, based on the previous high of the daily. You see this previous high day, which is 2,684. 2,684. That's the area. We want to target that area, 2,684 here, 2,684 here as a TP on gold. So if we're targeting that area, what we need to do is to understand that first of all, liquidity has been created. Okay, always understand where the liquidity are. So we have liquidity has been created here for price to come to. Until this liquidity is taken, we may not get in at all. So it's already pushing up. So you don't force yourself in the trade. It's already pushing up. So until liquidity comes and is taken, we will not be able to get in. That's the first thing. And another thing is, if I was to look at the pre-market high, this is it. Price just broke. This is the candle. So pre-market high is actually close to even at the top. So we just use that. So that's the same level. So we want price to come there based on pre-market high. So we want price to come there. So we can see that that was what price did. So now we need to wait for price to come back to that area. So we have liquidity in that area. Before price will go to hit TP, we are anticipating a massive drop. So let's expect that. So this will be a setup for gold. Somewhere around, if it comes back and take out liquidity, then you can buy. That's the only way. At the moment, it's not clear. You can't just get in. You need to wait for the liquidity to be taken. And then, of course, there is an extreme order block. We have all this area. Again, we have another liquidity zone here. So price could literally drop to this liquidity area. Again, that could be an additional drop that can happen. So we're not sure yet. Maybe that can happen. We're not sure. So you must look at this area of liquidity. So I'm expecting they may tap into this one and then rally up instead of coming all the way down here. Okay, they will find it difficult to come all the way down here. That would be too much. And well, that's gold. You can't tell. Gold is something else. So gold can act the way he wants to act. So that is good. So let's wait for that to happen. So at the moment, no setup clearly for gold. So I think those are the pairs I would like to talk about today. And already I am on uh, I'm not on GU yet, waiting for price. I'm on Euro USD. Price is still pushing up, trying to break above that high. We're still watching. Let's see what it does. Remember, this is our break-even point. In other words, if price break above this trend line and close above it, we're out. We close the trade. Remember that. But this is your stop loss area on Euro USD. If you have not entered, this is the trade I entered on this candle. So I'm still waiting for price to respond to drop to the downside. Here is a stop loss above this order block is a stop loss. Also, we have fair value gap there. We have order block, we have trend line. So there's a lot of confirmations to let us get out if price close above there. So I'm waiting. If this candle pushes higher and stays and reject here, I will still be in the game. But if it close bullishly and remain above, I might eventually watch for the other block. I will watch the reaction that I get on this other block. If the other block price reject there, that's the worst case scenario, 15 minutes other block. If it reject there, then I will add another position there, then it's gonna drop. So that's what I'm waiting for Euro USD. The next pair is USD. So we are on two pairs, two trade, 1 and 2. So let me undo this ones. So we are already on the buy on this one. I executed on this one. I was hoping that it's going to come back, but it didn't. So we executed on this candle. Okay. So we executed on that candle. It's still going up. We have 6 minutes left. And it can still come down. I have another limit order waiting for it there. So just in case it comes down again, we'll take that. But we anticipated a bullish market. The market is bullish, as you can see. And we can confirm that on also using the edge finder, and also ChatGPT can also confirm that as well. But let's see the edge finder gives us information. Okay, you can see seasonality wise, it's telling us that this same period, this time, market was bullish this week. So 1.2%, market went up 1.2%. This times, if you were to look at the performance, so over 10 years, this time week 42, if we were to average look at it 10 years ago, within 10 years space, the market was bullish. And also we have the sentiment also telling us that the market is bullish. I'm not sure why my system, this stuff is acting like this. Maybe it's the software, I'm not sure. It's just, so we're bullish overall. So that means we could literally easily target this small move. That means the pre-market previous daily high. We're targeting the previous daily high, worst case scenario. So that's where we're going to take our TP. So your TP level will be this level, which is 1 point. So just put it there, set it up. 149.832. So that's your TP level. Stop loss level is obviously here. You have your stop loss below that level, which is, so this is the entry if you're already in the trade. And Euro USD is still a bit pushing up. It's playing around. Let me just give you the entries as well, so that you set it and leave it. Don't bother about it. So this is the stop loss. All right, this is the entry level. If you haven't entered now, that's your entry. And this is the TP level. That's it. And Euro USD has already moved up. It's pushing. Sorry, USD JPY is already pushing up. We're going up already crazy. So like I said, you just have to keep going. Yes. Any question for me? I'm on that trade. How do I show you guys now? Okay, let me turn my camera so you can see. Can you see? I'm trying to see. I'm on the trade. Can you see the trade? These are the trades. That's entries, and that is it. So I'm on the trade. I'm trading right now with you. So I'm trading with you right now. Everyone, we're all trading. So we're out trading. We're waiting for this one. I'm on this trade. I just showed you that now. Uh, but Euro USD is still messing up. It's still trying to push up. Yeah, it's messing up here. I can imagine that he wants to do that again. I thought about it. I know it was going to do this kind of thing, push up, because GU want to retrace. So because GU want to retrace, and even GU is not doing proper retracement at the moment. It's struggling. So GU is just the one trying to push energy, show some power. Euro USD, sorry. Euro USD is trying to show some energy, some power. But again, we know it's not a buy market, it's a bearish market. So whatever push up is doing now is just to scare you off if you are new to trading. Look at this guy. He's asking me to give him some money. Okay, which money do you want me to give you? To do what? Hmm? If you can use internet, if you can log into the internet and you are on the YouTube watching this stream and you are begging for money, then you are lazy. That's the only answer I have for you. You're lazy. It means you're lazy. You don't need money. What you need is a change of your mindset. That's true. How many of you agree with me with that? I mean you can use the internet. You can you can go on YouTube and watch videos. You have access to the internet, and yet you are asking for someone to give you money. Then you are lazy. It's just laziness, or you just like begging for money. It's as simple as that's the only answer I have for you. I don't see it that, oh, he's just asking for money, just give him some. No, no, no. It's laziness. Do you know what can be done with the internet today? What can be done with the internet today? There's a young boy. There's a young boy. There's a young boy. It's just about, maybe if it is too old, maybe 17 years old or 18 years, maybe 18 or 19 years old. On TikTok, the young boy is smashing TikTok with just short videos, like funny things. And at the moment, the guy, I think the name is something like Pela or so. Very, go and watch this stuff. The guy is gathering views. Sometimes he will go live. You have about 50,000 people watching him live. Just fun. The guy just creating fun. He's not sharing any skills. It's not like he's knowledgeable in anything that he's teaching people or something. No, no, no. Just fun and skills. People are watching and he's getting views. He has over 5 point something millions of followers on TikTok. 5 point something million followers on TikTok. You're there asking, oh, you need some money. That's being lazy. Okay, I think the market is going to gradually go in our direction, hopefully, with time. Um, I've already showed you what to trade. These are the trade setup, and I'm going to watch my trade and see how it goes. And I encourage you to watch your trade as well and see how it goes. Like I said, the worst case scenario is that price come to the order block. If it break above that, tap into this order block and then do not reject, then I know we're wrong. But if it gets into that order block and reject, that would be my next second entry on Euro USD. I will enter the second entry and then we'll leave it for it to write down. Then we have another trade that is going on now. which is this. Okay, we have this trade going on. Remember, we have another limit order here. So remember that. So we are bullish overall. All of this push up, this thing doing here is just a way of scaring and driving away day traders who are emotionally attached to their money. And then, it's coming down, they will close. Oh, it's creating support, it's creating support. It's creating resistance, then they will close out. Oh, it's creating end pattern. Oh, it's gonna sell, they will close, because they don't have any understanding of bias, they don't have any understanding of trading, they don't know what the market is doing when it trade on the lower time frame. When you see things like this, when the market is bullish and you see things like this against the trend, that is liquidity. That is called liquidity. You can see that it's purely liquidity. The market would smash above that area soon with a big candle. That's liquidity. You got to get that. You see this bullish announcement, this push up, this is imbalance created. Price came and there is a fair value gap. So let me even use the fair value gap so that you can understand it. And created a fair value gap there. So the worst case scenario is price tapping into this fair value gap here. And it's already done that. Maybe that's not the first one. So let's say there's another one coming. But that's the worst case scenario before it push up again. Once you do your clear analysis like this, you don't bother. You wait and let the price move. That doesn't mean that it must go in your direction, but you are rest assured that you have done your work. So there's nothing to fear. You just let the market do its thing. That's it. Drawdown is allowed. There's nothing wrong if you had a little drawdown. In fact, stop loss can be hit. There's nothing wrong if your stop loss is hit. What you got to lose? You just keep trading. It means that at that moment the market went against you, then get out of the market and prepare for the next day. You just keep trading, you just keep moving. That's the way you approach the market and stay in the market for years and then become better and better. That's the way you go. If you are afraid all the time of losing or afraid of all the time of what the market will do, you will never learn this skill. Trust me, you will never learn this skill. There are big guys in the market who wants to smash the market or take, and they are the one taking your money easily. Good. So I'm looking at this. Let's see what happened here. So we have this break of structure. So let's put our fib here for another entry confirmation. I'm going to put my fib here. You see that at the other block. You see where the other block is? That is a nice one. So I can endure the drawdown to that place. Then I will enter another position there. That's very nice. We have, let me remove this one so you can see. You see what I'm saying? So worst case scenario, price push into this area where this other block is. That's why it's feel. You see the way it's pushing now. It's pushing up. You'll be thinking, oh, it's going against me. Let me get out of the trade. No, that's not how you trade. Let it see. Let's watch. Watch this. Look at that push. Feeling the imbalance. And we have 9 minutes, 9 minutes more on this candle out of 15 minutes, 9 minutes. So on Euro USD, let's see what it does. Close to that other block right now. We still have another order block here too. So that's why I have to put a stop loss away from both of them. I should be expecting GU to be pushing up crazy now, but it's not. It's slow. GU is just slow. I was expecting GU to push up crazy up here. I'm surprised that it's only Euro USD that is having that momentum instead of GU. Crazy, isn't it? Hmm, that's interesting. It's not a bullish market, but it's just pushing up. So let's see how far I go with that. I need to really see how this candle closed. This candle, I need to see how it closed. Remember, your stop loss is there. Do not fret. Leave your stop loss as it is. Even though you hit it, that was your goal. Let it hit it and get out. Okay, that is a bad idea for Euro USD right now. Look at that. He's pushing out crazy. No respect at all. Look at that. Wow. That is gigantic candle against terrible. I'm looking at the daily time frame. I'm watching why is it that is going on. It doesn't make sense, but you can tell it's targeting stop losses. Okay, there's liquidity there. Oh, on the 4 hour, it's trying to take out the liquidity at this level, but that's nothing to you. That's nothing to you, man. The market is bearish. This is stop hunt, as you can see. Massive candle. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, stop loss taken. Almost there. Almost there. Aha. If you have a very tight spread, it will take you out. But my spread is, I mean, widespread. My own is tight. So I'm still on it. It hasn't hit it yet. Crazy, crazy, crazy pay. Ha! Crazy. That was very close. Very close. And it's crazy because I knew I should know that it was going to do this, but not this much. I knew it was going to push up, but not this much. And he just disregarded the other block. Crazy. I think this other block was the one that it tapped into now that made it to stop. And that was so close. So close to my stop loss. So close. Euro USD has a very tight um, spread. That's the good thing about it. But I'm not sure. You might still go ahead and take it out. But I'm just, look at this guy. I was just expecting not to do it. Please don't do it. You've made your point. You've made your point. Okay, okay, start selling. Liquidity grab. Oh no, it's gonna take it out. It's gonna take it out. Yeah, it's gonna take it out because I'm looking at it. even on the 30 minutes. So it's seeing this place as liquidity, and that's the problem. It's seeing this place as liquidity. So yeah, I'm out. Took me out. I know he was gonna do it, and he's done it. So that is a lost trade today. Live first time. I'm out of it. And yeah, that's liquidity on the 30 minutes, and it just went to take it off. Apart from that, I didn't see any reason why it's going up because the market is bearish. And the fact that it just this is strictly the market behaving. The fact that it's pushing up is just the same behavior that there has been going on with GU and all of that. This uncertainty in the market. You see this kind of bullish rally. Price drop, it goes bullish. Price drop, it goes bullish. Price drop, it goes bullish. So that's exactly what's going on here right now. So I accept. So let's see what we have on the other pair. This one is a loss already, so we'll stay away from here. It's no more valid until we find another opportunity from it. So I'm just gonna leave that. This one is a loss already. So that's how you record the loss and you leave. So let's see what happened again on that. But let's see what's going on here too. Okay, we are still on the trade. Oh, we got our second entry activated. Great. So we are still on the trade on this one. Hopefully this one goes in our favor and we'll make our money today. So now this is the trade we are now waiting um, to take on. Firstly, we have that price. This is the 4-hour time frame. We have this breakout structure to the upside. So we have this imbalance that was created, and price came to the other block. As you can see, price came to the other block, rejected multiple times. So we expect price to push up and get to this high, and we already have a TP area before the high, which is a short trade, like a scalp. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. Hopefully that give us the trade that we're looking for today. But Euro USD is still going to sell today. Please, what pesa stop loss? That was Euro USD. We had this one is USD JPY. So we have our stop loss here, our entry here. Is still price is still at the entry level, and we have our TP here. Ah, spammer. Somebody's spamming my Telegram group. Somebody's spamming my Telegram group. Oh, who is this person? Okay, just enter my Telegram, be adding me to groups uninvited. Okay, now this one I want to add his own too. crazy things going on in the market. That's why I've stayed away from the market for the past days. I didn't want to trade, but because of this clear analysis that the market gave us today, I thought, let me do it. Look at this indecision. Okay, where are you going? Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Okay, I get it. Of course, we see that GU is trying to retrace, is almost there, and that's why we're having USD a bit pushing down, which is clear, but not to our detriment. This 4 hour candle opened without any wick at the top. It just opened and started dropping. No wick, and that's strange. We're gonna watch it and see what happens. Hopefully, this one play in our favor today. I'm expecting that. Um, GU is still gradually pushing up to get here. So this one is no longer valid. We can only anticipate push to the downside, and we're dropping here. Okay, that's the setup for the day. I'm done streaming. I'm going to watch my trade. One is already a loss, which is Euro USD. As you can see, price is rejecting from that level after taking us out, rejecting at the pre-market high. So they might eventually push higher to, I don't know why they want to do it, but obviously liquidity is pulling their attention. Look at the way the candle is pushing on the daily, on the 4 hour time frame. It's triply crazy. So maybe the market wants to begin to start pushing up, maybe not. So we have this crazy imbalance now that is being created. That will be the first break of structure to the upside. If it close below that, above that, then it means on the lower time frame, price is bullish. So that's exactly what it's trying to do. But I don't think it's going to sustain it. This price will definitely come back down. It will definitely come back down. I don't think it's going to sustain it. So hopefully this work in our favor, and this is the only trade we'll be anticipating a drop, a push up to give us an advantage today. Apart from that, that's it for today, guys. I'm going to be coming back again tomorrow to see if we have opportunities on the trade. If not, we'll stay away from the market for the week. But for now, we just manage what we're already taking. This is my first trade for the week. This trade right now is my first trade for the week. Trust me. Um, and I'm hoping it will be profitable. I'm hoping for that. So, guys, let's put our heads on it and watch this trade. If you're on this trade, watch it. This is the trade you should be watching now. Leave every other pairs. Just focus on this one, and hopefully it goes in our favor. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Ensure you subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the bell notification tomorrow as we come on. You will be one of those who will take advantage of the opportunity as we come live. So, yeah, thank you so much. Cheers, guys. Bye.